Listen, man, this makes me feel good. Our table has little stickers that labels where we sit. For those of you who don't, haven't been
we've
here.
talked about this.
Yeah,
they know who talent number one is and talent number two.
One and talent two. I'm in a talent one seat today. I don't know how that happened, but I'm living up to my potential.
You are moving up like the Jeffersons. Absolutely.
Moving on up.
Today is April 27th, 2020, and it is National Tell a Story Day.
Dude, that's all I do. This is my day every day.
We tell lots of stories, literally. So National Tell a Story Day, so I guess that means go out and tell a story to someone. Not a lie, but a true story.
Well, it doesn't say true.
It doesn't actually say.
It does not say tell a true story day.
Tell a funny story. Make somebody laugh.
Make some crap up today.
It's National Babe Ruth Day. Babe Ruth, the home run king.
Well, Hank Aaron's the home run king.
Well,
isn't he?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know. Who's hit the most home runs? I thought it was
Hank Aaron.
Mark McGwire, and then
those are
he passed Roger Maris.
Those are single season records.
But not Hank Aaron's.
Hank Aaron, I believe, is the cumulative home run.
All right, if anybody knows, comment
this is
below.
ridiculous because any baseball purist out there is going,
what
oh
my
God, you guys are so stupid.
Dorks.
I did not know this.
And I played baseball, so I should know. National Prime Rib Day. So my daughter, who loves prime rib, hopefully, daughter, you get some prime rib today somewhere. But anyway.
Did you bring prime rib?
I didn't. It was a choice between two things. It is National Devil Dog Day, right?
Isn't that something in Australia? What is that?
I don't know.
Maybe that. What is that? I've never seen this before.
It is this.
This is a real thing.
And we got so hungry, we already opened it up. And would you like a devil dog?
Yeah.
To celebrate?
It's National Devil Dog Day, dude.
I've never had a devil dog that I know of.
This looks like a chocolate Twinkie knockoff.
It's soft. It's kind of mushy. It's kind of soft
though.
and.
This is like a.
It's like a Twinkie. It's like a chocolate Twinkie.
Doesn't it kind of look like that a little bit?
It does. It does kind of look like a Twinkie.
It's more of a sandwichy
sandwich
kind of thing,
Twinkie.
It's like a.
All right, there's so much chemicals in here. Oh.
Well, no wonder it has its own day.
Does that grow on a tree?
Well, no wonder it has its own day.
It's phenomenal.
What? I have never even seen these before.
Thank God I have water. You know.
What about the producer?
Elio.
Here, catch.
Look up.
Catch.
Oh, that was a terrible catch. That was an exceptional throw.
That was a really hard throw.
It was a little hard.
So happy Devil Dog Day. Let's see what's in this bad boy.
I love how I guilted you into bringing snacks from last week, by the way. Man, I brought Carl an apple cobbler, and I didn't bring Charlie anything. They have devil dogs.
Sugar, 17 grams of sugar.
Oh, don't look at. No, stop it. Don't look at the calories of this.
No, I want to know what the number one ingredient is.
If you eat them on its day of designation, there are no calories.
Free?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Is enriched bleached flour good for you?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good.
Very good for you.
So anyway, happy National Devil Dog Day. I would not recommend that you get these because they're disgusting.
Great. I need a little coffee with it though.
But
I need a little afternoon coffee.
Yeah. God.
Sorry, I won't bring it out.
All right, positive quote of the day. The best way to predict the future is to invent it.
Nice.
By Alan Kay. What does that mean? Invent it.
You got to make your own future, man. Right? I mean, I think we talk to a lot of entrepreneurs. Future. Yeah, I think we talk to a lot of entrepreneurs on this show, and we are those because we own our own businesses, and I think part of that is who we are. Right? We invent what our reality is going to look like, what our future, what our present is going to look like. I think that's what it means. The
beauty of this country is that you can go be anything you want to be. I mean, literally.
Even after you've been something else.
Even after you've been something else, you can be anything you want to be. And, even today with all the craziness that's going on, you can do it. Courtney, nice job on the haircut. Yes, she did.
Courtney did not cut my hair, Paige.
Courtney did cut my hair.
Is this like can I make an appointment? How does this work?
You can. And it's real expensive.
Is it? Yeah, I'm not paying for this kid's tuition. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, exactly.
That's a hell of a haircut.
If you want a haircut from Courtney Darr, she will cut your hair.
I didn't know that.
But
I remember you mentioning that last week, but I didn't know if that was real.
She does a wonderful job. She's amazing. Like I said, she's smart. She's better looking than me. The only thing I'm better at her is being fatter and taller.
You are taller.
Fatter and taller. I've got her in that department. But other than that, yes. And Lindsay is taking her last exam for her junior year today.
Is that right?
So good luck to Lindsay. She's down at FAU in Boca Raton. So good luck, Linz. I hope you kill it.
We've got a graduation in the Delatorre household.
My
daughter Lauren is graduating from UF on Saturday. So she is. Talk
about beautiful.
She's
beautiful.
She's a grown woman, man.
Smart.
She really is
beautiful.
Indeed.
Give us some tips on how you raise a beautiful, smart.
I don't know how to do that exactly.
What is she going to do? Let's throw her some. What's her major? What's her major?
She's actually a double major, double minor. So she's graduating with a degree in international studies and political science and a minor in history and Spanish. She's going to go work for an immigration law firm this summer, and then maybe another one in the fall. So she's going to take a year off, kind of get some real life work experience, and then go to law school. I think is the plan. I'm going to need a good lawyer sooner or later, so she might as well go to law school and try to help me out. So
you're already in the country, though.
That's true, but I mean, she can study other aspects of the law, so I'm going to need somebody sooner or later.
All right, Lauren, in criminal defense
Sorry,
class.
Lauren, I didn't mean to listen up.
Criminal defense class, you may
turn your phone on and record it.
Right, you may need to pay attention to that class for your father.
Yeah.
And your father's friend.
Yeah. And Charlie graduates from high school. So I have like a senior in high school.
Has he decided where he's going?
He's going to SCAD. He's going to pursue the arts.
South Carolina Arts Design? No, school. Savannah College of Art and Design.
Correct. That is correct. So
film industry?
Yeah, he wants to follow his produce. He wants to get into like cinematography or film production of some kind. So yeah, crazy that kids are getting big, man. So congratulations to Lindsay and Courtney.
No parenting jokes.
I have no parenting tips.
Because you've got two amazing.
I think right when you figure it out, right when you think you figured it out, it's going to go sideways. So no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No. But I do have two great kids. So
congrats.
fantastic.
Yes.
Thanks.
Charlie and Lauren.
They are amazing.
You guys are doing a great job. Make us proud. Just remember the little people in life. When you go out and conquer the world, just remember your parents every once in a while and go, I guess we'll go visit them, or
maybe Lauren will go back to work for Brian for a little while. Which, by the way, we really need to invite Mr. Kramer onto the show. I know he's on at some point, but that would be an entertaining show.
No, he's on the.
I know we've talked about it, but
he is. There is a date.
There's a date.
Yes. So for those of you,
to my notes here.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. I keep you informed on on whatever you need to know.
I'm on a need to know basis.
So stay tuned.
I may have a doctor's appointment that day. So
I hope not. I may not. I hope not. Because he has agreed to come on. We are going to have my buddy Brian Kramer on, who is the state attorney, and we look forward to chatting with him. I don't know that we're going to talk about professional things.
I don't think that would be smart of us to do that.
I don't think he'll be able to talk about.
I think topics of conversation should be
live music,
definitely music for sure.
Yep.
The number of guitars he still has at some point.
You okay?
Guitar collection.
Yeah. I want to talk about the wildest,
the proper way to cook breakfast. Because Brian is an unbelievable cook.
Unbelievable chef.
Yep. We could probably think about.
I want to talk about the wildest case he had. What did he try that he was like, oh my gosh, this is because he has some crazy stories about cases that he tried.
The good thing about that is that all of that stuff is public information, right?
Yeah, thank God.
So it's not. I don't think he's breaking any
No. So anyway, stay tuned because Brian Kramer will be on the show at some point.
Somewhere right now, Brian's like,
whoa,
something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I told him I would go on, but I'm not sure that was a good decision.
I'm feeling flush.
So it'll be fun. No, he's excited about it. So, all right, let's do the Sister Hazel live music update. But first, Elio's got to run something really cool. Stay tuned. Don't go away. All right, let's start off first with this is the Sister Hazel live music update. There has been rumor that some of the band in Sister Hazel has our family of the Sister Hazel band have been to the Fiesta Media Studios.
Elio, jump on your mic. I want to talk to you about this.
So,
actually, I don't want to be part of that. It's gonna be a tough conversation.
What? No.
Is it true that some of the Sister Hazel band members' family have been here?
Yeah, it is true, and the Celebrate podcast is bragging about it and said now they are.
This is Celebrate Primary Care.
Celebrate Primary Care.
So Lisa and Della are good friends. Lisa
yes,
and Della.
We love them. Yes,
and they're bragging. Why are they bragging?
Yeah.
Now they say now their podcast is cooler than you guys.
Right.
Wow. So here's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
They had to invite somebody else on their podcast in order to potentially be cooler than we are.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
That's. I think that's what you're hearing. I think their podcast is cooler than our podcast.
Well, I mean, yeah. No, that's not true. I disagree with that.
The fact that they can get,
No, I don't agree with that at all.
beautiful family members of a big giant rock star band to come to their podcast.
Yeah, but did they have a Sister Hazel segment?
And we have
Devil Dogs.
Devil Dogs.
I still like our
At
chances.
our podcast.
I still like our chances.
So
So
anyway, congratulations on Celebrate Primary Care's podcast.
They're
Stardom.
moderately cool podcast.
They are awesome, and we would love. Maybe we should have them on our podcast.
We should do like a crossover event. Oh, you know how they have like the TV shows have crossover events. I'm digging that idea. I don't know that.
All right, Lisa and Della, are you out there? If you're watching, challenge.
What would we talk about?
Healthy
and would
things.
there be alcohol?
Healthy
involved?
things. They're health focused.
No,
we have Devil Dogs.
Nope. Just because they're in the medical profession does not mean that they do everything healthy themselves.
Well, they're pretty healthy.
They are.
Hey, where's Whiskey Jones Friday night?
We are playing in town of Tioga. So Tioga just redid. Well, they're in the process of redoing their whole stage area, their whole center area, and Tioga has opened up those new apartment complexes in the flats, those brand new buildings, and we're playing right in the center square from 7 to 10 on Friday night. Bring a lawn chair, bring your friends, bring some blankets and hang out in the grass. It's always so much fun. We got some new tunes that we practiced this weekend.
Really?
So we'll be playing some new songs. I play
American
harmonica
Pie?
on a couple. American Pie is not one of them.
Dang it!
No.
Any Sister Hazel songs? All for you?
No.
Champagne High.
No. I don't want to embarrass those guys. We're not doing that.
No, it's a
Do like an homage.
Yeah. Of
Maybe
Sister
we'll do
Hazel
that
songs.
at some point, but no, not on this one. But Friday, 7 to 10, town of Tioga. Come on out, bring a blanket, chairs. It's really, really great out there. Lots of cool food. You got World of Beer right there and a couple other places that, of course, you can grab some food and come join us.
So, it's at Tioga. Okay, so World of Beer, and then I think there's a new restaurant out there.
Yeah. Awkward moment. What's it called?
Don't remember the name. So if any of you
don't get mad at me for not knowing
remember
that.
the name of the restaurant at Local Provisions.
Local Provisions, that's it. Did you just remember that?
Damn.
Dude.
I haven't even been there.
Impressive.
Local Provisions is out there. I've heard it's pretty good.
Me too.
Hopefully, hey, by the way, before we get lost.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
I'm wearing my buddy Brad Gamble's Selling Factory t-shirt. He gave me a t-shirt last night, and I want to start a new program that if your business would like to send me and Charlie
Yeah, I want one too.
a t-shirt, we will wear it on the podcast to promote your business.
Why didn't Brad give you one for me?
It wasn't Brad's fault. It was my fault. I was
Is that true? I'm
self-centered.
tired of blaming you for this.
I was self-centered, and I just looked. I was so excited to get a
You did
t-shirt.
bring Devil Dog.
Then, Joe Hancock says Legacy Park Music Event this Saturday. Thank you. Yep. And who is that? That's not man.
That's over. Yeah, next one's in May, at the end of May.
I got you. That's when May. So
5 to
Legacy
9.
Event, 5 to 9. Sweet. Thank you, Joe Hancock.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate you watching and tuning into the show. Joe Hancock's got his own podcast on Thursdays at 10? 10 o'clock. Yep. See?
The Mortgage Guy.
So tune into the Mortgage Guy.
Nice shirt. Brad, thanks for
There you
giving him
go.
a shirt.
Selling Factory. Shout out to Selling
I
Factory.
feel like I'm a redheaded stepchild again.
Saturday Celebration Point. Is that Whiskey Jones? Why did I put that?
No, we're playing Friday at Tioga.
Friday Tioga.
I'm not sure what's
I
going
don't
on
know
at
why I
Celebration
put
Point
that.
this weekend.
Sorry. Sunday food truck rally at One Love. So
Saw that.
for those of you that like the One Love Cafe food truck rally, I think that's Sunday. Cliff Dorsey is tomorrow night at Great Outdoors. So if you're a Cliff Dorsey fan, go check him out.
No, I don't want to oversell this Whiskey Jones concert, but some of you know that I've hurt my knee. I know that's surprising to you. That I have hurt my knee.
Walking down the road.
Walking down the hallway.
Too many devil dogs.
So if you really... I am encouraging guys to come see us on Friday night, but please know that I will most likely be sitting on a stool or sitting at the edge of the stage singing. I can't stand for very long, so I'm really like an old rock and roll guy where I have like I've hurt my knees, I can't move very well. So I'm going to be struggling on Friday night, but we will sound...
I'm going and I'm heckling you to no end.
Jump up and down, you can't do it.
Yeah. Cliff and Jamie Davis are playing the Alachua event. Nice. There you go.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
So Cliff Dorsey, that's Cliff Dorsey out, right? Is that who he's talking about? Cliff Dorsey. Mm-hmm. Sweet. So there you go.
I like how Joe's taking over the show at this point.
He actually has great info. He has great information
prepared.
That's bringing value to our...
Oh my God, maybe he wants to be co-host. He's going to pull a Colin.
He is. I'm
paranoid.
I would have him in a minute, just in case you blow out your other knee or break a hip or something like that. So I didn't have any local events of the week, so to speak. So if you have a local event out there, feel free to comment below and tell everyone about your local event.
Indeed.
Because I couldn't find anything that was worth reporting. So now it's time for... Oh, we have a caller. Sorry, time out. We have a caller on the line, and I'm excited about this caller because it's my buddy Roy Caswell, who is in charge of our IT at Darr Shakow Insurance. So he does a wonderful job, and I invited him to call in and talk a little bit about cyber crime, anything IT is really what he wanted to talk about. So, Kaz, welcome to the show, my man. I appreciate you taking the time to call in because I know you're busy probably cleaning out my email and junk.
Well, John, I would never throw you under the bus like that, but yeah, you're right.
Right.
Well, good.
Some of those websites will leave some bad stuff on your hard drive.
Hey, the guy is a prince from Africa, and he had some money that he wanted to get rid of. I don't know.
Right.
Sounded great to me.
You too. I thought he gave all of it to me.
I don't know.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Always fun and exciting. Always something going on. I had a conversation with somebody just this morning who was having a pretty serious problem. They had accidentally given away their email credentials to some bad people.
Oh.
And next thing you know, people were logging into their account and doing bad things. So, I can't tell you, I've been in the insurance business for a long time. I've been in the IT business for even longer. And we're living in a very scary, very dangerous world right now. So if any of your listeners out there or, any businesses, anybody who's got their IT, either they're managing it themselves, they're outsourcing it, wherever the case may be, if you're not doing some of the most basic things to protect yourself, then you are, running some pretty big risks. And we in the insurance business are all about risk. So I would just like to encourage all of your users, all of your clients, all of your listeners, to take some basic cybersecurity measures. Make sure, small checklist. Everybody should have this, small checklist. Make sure that you're doing regular cybersecurity training. Keep your users trained. Make sure that and this is something that we just implemented for the folks at Darr Shakow. We use a product from a partner of ours at Noble Board Training, but there are other products out there as well. But do your regular cybersecurity training for everybody. Make sure that they know how to tell whether that's a legitimate email from Saudi Arabian prince or whether it's a fake. And then turn on multi-factor authentication. Make sure that you are using extra layers of protection so that if you do accidentally give your password away, it doesn't do anybody any good because they don't have that second factor of authentication. And those two things by themselves will go such a long way towards stopping the bad guys from getting a hold of your email. And then after that, there are other things that you need to do, penetration testing, vulnerability scanning, the things that keep your bigger organization safe, not just your individual email accounts. What questions do you have for me? I know that we've made a lot of changes at Darr lately in the area of cybersecurity. How's everything going for you guys?
I think it's great. I mean, Kaz does a wonderful job for us, and I know that we have really focused on, like he's saying, focused on the basics. I had to go through training where it was really pretty easy training, but it did make me more aware of some of the emails that I seem to get on a regular basis they look real. And my staff will get emails not from me, instead of Darr at Darr Shakow Insurance, which nobody can spell. There'll be another C in there, and it'll be Darr Shakow Insurance net.com or some.
And how would they ever notice?
And they would never notice. So, I get calls probably once a month of, hey, do you really need me to go to Publix and buy gift cards for you? And I'm like, no, I didn't send you that email.
Wow.
And it is very common. So I think, Kaz, I think that's great advice. Some of the basics for those companies, smaller companies out there that are probably watching the show, that's huge for them, is just do some of the basics. And there's feel free to reach out to me. I know Kaz has got some great resources out there that, if you have cyber insurance, a lot of times the cyber insurance companies have some resources for you if you're a small business. So, no, I appreciate it. That's great information. Anything else? Is there anything that's like the hot trend? Is ransomware, the hot trend right now? What are you guys seeing out there in the IT world that you would say, hey, this is the hot thing right now that they can be aware of?
Well, first and foremost, you hit the nail on the head. And if they don't have cyber liability insurance, they should have cyber liability insurance, because the bad guys are attacking the small, medium, large. They don't care, and you want to have that protection if something bad happens. But the big threat right now is ransomware. But the single biggest, over 80% of the attack vectors for ransomware are coming in on email. Mm-hmm. They're coming in with phishing or spear phishing attacks. So the bottom line is that the bad guys want money, and there are lots of different ways for them to achieve that. One of the easiest ways is the ransomware. The other one that we see a lot is website hijacking. So they click on a link, an advertisement in a legitimate website. They think they're going someplace to get a good deal on whatever pair of sneakers, whatever the case may be. And the next thing they know, they've got big alarms flashing, and they hear a voice saying, don't click on anything. Your computer's been attacked. You need to call this number so that we can clean your computer, and it'll pretend to be somebody from Microsoft. Or you'll get a text message or a phone call from someone claiming to be from Microsoft, saying that your computer has been violated, and you need to give them remote control of your computer so that they can clean it out. Please don't do that. That's the worst possible thing you can do.
It's a bad day.
So those are the two biggest things. Ransomware, URL hijacking, and it's called vishing. It's like phishing, but it's with voice.
Yeah.
So a vishing attack where they call you, and those are the three big ones right now.
Awesome. Hey, I got one last question.
Sure.
Have you ever had a devil dog?
Have you ever heard of this?
No, but I really like the little Debbie fudge round. But I would be very happy to try a devil dog.
Oh well,
absolutely.
They don't suck.
I'll
tell you that.
It's vegan.
There's nothing real in it, dude. Let's be honest.
It's vegan. Yeah. So anyway,
I can see that. If it smells like chocolate, send me a case of them.
Right.
It does. They're not bad. They're great.
Happy National Devil Dog Day. Well, Kaz, I appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy cleaning out my viruses from my email. I do appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, my man. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All righty. Take care.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Kaz.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Awesome. So there you go. Clicking on stuff on your email, and there's no prince that's going to send you any money.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that I think that as a smaller business, we don't think that's really relevant to us.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen to us.
Yep, not going to happen to you until it does.
Why would they come after me from a ransomware perspective? And this has happened to a couple people in my industry, like other publishers around the country and it's cheaper to pay them off than it is to try to find a way to recover it.
I get calls probably once a month.
Really? Locally?
Scary. And you have no idea, and they're not going to tell anybody. And they basically call up and go, hey, and I know exactly what happens because they call up and they go, hey, tell me about that cyber insurance. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, why? What happened?
How does that work? Does that actually pay the ransom off, or does it pay for you to get your stuff back? Like, what happens?
Depends on what coverage you have, but yes, it could. There's all different kinds. And it's not as expensive as people think it is. It's really competitive.
Okay.
It's not something people have to buy. So what's happening is, the market is pretty competitive. There's companies fighting for the cyber insurance business, and it's becoming more and more common, and they're pricing it such that it's
more affordable.
This
is definitely one of those coverages where you're like, it's not going to happen to me. Right. And yet
it does.
Oh man.
Yeah. I had a doctor's office not too long ago call me up and said we couldn't access any records, so we couldn't see any patients. And we had to send them $10,000 in Bitcoin in 24 hours. And if we didn't, they're going to delete everything. So it happens. So anyway.
Crazy, dude.
So that brings me to, we have our first pseudo sponsor of this podcast. So
Did you get a t-shirt?
I probably could get a t-shirt, but I don't. I will bring t-shirts. So 2 t-shirts from IT Pro TV. What do you think the average ransomware payout was in 2019?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, 2019?
2019, so 2 years ago.
$10,000.
All right. Good guess. The average cost of a ransomware payout in 2019 was just over $35,000. So we hear in the media about the big breaches and payouts, but small to mid-sized businesses are the new targets. These days, whether you're a business owner or team member, cybersecurity is everyone's job. With this in mind, we're excited to announce that we're teaming up with the experts at IT Pro TV to start a regular feature on this podcast featuring technology tips. Stay tuned. That's right. Stay tuned each week for an actionable tip to empower your team and protect your business. If you know an IT pro who is looking for a powerful resource to stay up to date with their skills, they should take a look at IT Pro TV. itpro.tv. They have nearly 6,000 hours of IT training that you'll actually enjoy watching. Visit itpro.tv and use the code PREMIUMTIME to save 30% off your personal membership. itpro.tv and use code PREMIUMTIME.
That's a viewer benefit right there.
If that's not value, I don't know what is. 30% off your personal membership.
Also, I love how you scared everybody into freaking out over ransomware and then provided a sponsor to solve that problem.
Sales Pro. Right here. We skipped right over sales tips. I don't know why.
We're going to get into that later.
I felt like,
we're going to get into that soon.
So
that's great.
Anyway, we are running out of time. Holy moly. Charity of the week.
Yeah, let's do an update. We talked about Amazing Give last week, right? So Amazing Give was last Thursday, and unbelievably, they raised over $1.2 million with over almost 5,200 individual donors that supported over 95 organizations here locally. It's an incredible feat of generosity by our community.
I think it was because we had him on the show.
I mean, it was totally
at least the 0.2 million, not the like they normally they do a million, but this year they did 1.2 million.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're good for 20% of that number.
At a couple 100,000.
Yeah,
hello,
easy peasy.
I mean, thank you to our listeners, our folks watching, for donating that other $200,000.
And congratulations for another fantastic event. I mean, $1.2 million that's a lot of money raised in 12 hours, I think it was. So
absolutely.
It's a pretty good number. We should talk about those sales tips, though.
We should. Let's talk about them. Let customers sell themselves is the sales tip of the day. Pushy salespeople try to convince the customer to buy. But the best salesmen know what the most persuasive person is, the customer, him or herself. Their job is to ask the right questions and lead the customers to convince themselves they want the product. Similar to what I did today. Here, identify the problem. Mm-hmm. Here's the solution.
It's pretty neat to see how that worked out today, right? I think, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a part of a group that started about 13 years ago within our National Association of Community Newspapers called the Leadership Institute. Do you know this story? Mm-mm. So this is a group that me and 9 other people around the industry started as a way to train salespeople and sales managers at our national conferences by people who are in our industry for people in our industry. So instead of bringing in trainers that were talking about auto sales or real estate sales or insurance sales, we took people from around the country, created content, and then that was specific for our industry, and then taught that at our national conference. All right, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So it's called the Leadership Institute. We've written now over 100 classes for salespeople and sales managers across the country. And we talked about this briefly last week, but this really comes down to listening, right? And we teach a class on effective listening, where it's so important as a salesperson to listen to what your client is talking about. Instead of being pushy about showing everything that you have, like all those cards, ask the right questions, think about what they're saying, and then almost implicate what they're saying back into your presentation. So back to what you were saying, are you trying to implicate a devil dog into this somehow?
No, I was seeing if the devil dog put their product features all over this thing. It's cream filled devil's food cake. There you go.
So yeah, I think it's a really important part. A good sales tip is listen to your customer, and they're going to tell you exactly what they're looking for and what they need. Yep, for sure.
Listening is the key. All right, Our Town Article of the Week.
Oh, yeah. Well, the voting for Our Town's favorites is over. So thank you to all of you. No more vote here, Elio. It's finished.
Done.
It finished last Friday.
No voting.
It's okay. But I am happy to say we had over 28,000 votes locally. Whoa. Big number. Blew our number out of the water from last year. More to come on that. We'll be announcing all of the finalists and the winners in each category in our July-August edition. Mm-hmm. And we'll actually be working potentially on an event where we'll be announcing those winners live. So we're excited about that to come. But I really want to focus you guys on page 79 of our current edition of Our Town, which looks like this. If you see it out there, or have it in your mailbox, or have it on your counter somewhere, grab it. 79, and it talks all about local farmers markets. Mm-hmm. You like going to the farmers market?
Love it.
Do you like what's the one thing you love to get?
I love the bakery bread thing.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Pickles for me, dude.
Really?
Or boiled peanuts. Yeah, I love that stuff there, dude. So lots of great farmers markets in our area. There's one in Hale Plantation, obviously. There's one in Alatch on 13th Street. There's one in High Springs, the High Springs Farmers Market. There's a few others as well. So there's a guide to farmers markets in the latest edition of Our Town on page 79. So I would encourage you guys to go to our digital copy if you want to at visitourtowns.com, or pick up your printed copy and take a look at page 79. It'll tell you all about it. Farmers markets, it's a great way to go spend the morning, buy some locally raised, grown food.
We've been juicing lately, so my wife at the farmer's market got some juice.
What juice? Like what?
Like apples and I don't know what's in it. It's green. I don't know.
No.
It's probably kale and celery and all that kind of stuff. Hey, I want to say real quick, congratulations to Tyson Alexander, won the Corn Ferry event this week. So congrats to my man T-Bone on the golf update, because he shot a lot under par and he is on his way to the PGA Tour. So congratulations to Tyson Alexander. I shot 71 this weekend, which is even par.
So did I.
Pretty dang good.
Front nine.
I felt like that was great, so I wanted to make my own golf news. So congrats to me.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
absolutely.
That's great.
All right, it's time to go. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and comment.
Don't forget Elio.
And I want to say thanks to my man Elio at the Fiesta Media. If you want a full podcast production, come see the man Elio. And send us T-shirts. We'll wear them on the podcast and advertise your business for free. Gotta love free. All right, have a great rest of the week. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
Thanks, bud.